First things first, this is not a video about value proposition. Um, it's about whether or not the CSL DD or the Gran Turismo DD Pro can replace your CSL Elite. Um, I've got the boost kit. I haven't tested it without the boost kit yet. I did order them separately so that I could get both the 5 nanometer power supply and the 8. Um, I was worried because there are videos out there of some people, like reviewers, testing from the CSL Elite to the DD Pro, but they're reviewers who don't normally use the CSL Elite day to day. So I was unsure if I could trust their word. Not that they were liars, but that they just didn't do it enough to maybe give a good review or a good opinion on it. So I was concerned, and it's freaking expensive. I had the CSL Elite. I've got the Club Sport V3 pedals. I've got plenty of wheels. All I needed was the base, and of course, to work on the PS5, I had to get the Gran Turismo DD. Couldn't get just the CSL DD. And for anyone else in that situation, point is, yes, I think this is a good replacement for the CSL Elite. Um, Certainly with the boost kit, again, I haven't tested it without. With, it's not just a match, it is definitely better. I heard some reviews where they hesitantly said it was as strong as the CSL Elite, but said that it was with the boost kit. But they seemed, who was it? Boosted Media, I think? Seemed, it didn't convince me. So I was concerned that I would be downgrading by going with this. It's not. It is definitely an upgrade. Um, my CSL Elite I bought 17 or 8 2017 2018, and it's been clipping. It's just got me a little worried that it's about to go. I was happy with it. If I didn't have any reliability concerns, I would not be upgrading. Um, in fact, I didn't necessarily want to upgrade. I just wanted something that could replace it um, and not go down in quality and keep those pedals. That is the pedals are the main reason why I went this way. I might have went Thrustmaster. There are other options out there that would have saved me a lot of money, but had to. I didn't have to. I wanted to keep the pedals, and that forced me to stay with Fanatec, Phonetic, whatever you want to call them, which left my only option if I wanted to be able to game on all platforms, which I do. I game on PS5, I game on Xbox, and I game on PC. Um, so this was my only option if I wanted one wheel to rule them all. And of course, I've got a wheel and pedals that I'm not going to be using, just the base. That's why this is not a conversation about the value proposition. Rather, if you get this thing, will you be happy? Will it replace your CSL Elite without any downgrades? And yes, in my experience, it will. I've limited testing, to be fair. I've not messed with the settings in the wheel itself other than to lower the brake force. With it up by default, I can't get the brake all the way down consistently, so I lower it quite a bit. Other than that, it works fine. Another thing, I don't know if it was a setting I had turned off somehow, but my brake rumble only ever worked on PC with the Assetto Corsa titles. It may have worked with iRacing. I can't recall. It's been a while since I played iRacing. Um, but yeah, only Assetto Corsa titles would that brake rumble work. It's now working on the two games I've tested so far. GT7, Gran Turismo 7, it works in obviously PlayStation mode, that, which is blue when you're in PlayStation mode. Purple is uh, compatibility mode, which you need to be able to run F1 2021. And it works in that as well, even under the compatibility mode. So I don't know if my CSL Elite is having issues, because it seems like the fact that it's working now seems like it might be something in the base itself. But again, if it was just a setting, I wouldn't have expected it to work at all. Um, and it never worked on any PS titles, PS4, or Xbox for that matter. But it does now, so I don't know what that means for you. Again, I don't think the CSL pedals that come with the kit have that feature. In fact, well, I know they don't. So if you happen to be in my position and have the Club Sport V3 pedals, then yeah, the Rumble works just fine. So, yep, I've chattered too long on what I wanted to be a quick, simple video. But if you're like me and you're on the fence, hesitant to blow the $800 on this upgrade to simply replace your CSL Elite, feel confident that it is going to satisfy you. It certainly matches it, and in my opinion, exceeds it. Power, um, it certainly felt stronger than the CSL Elite. It didn't seem to be questionable for me. Not by orders of magnitude stronger, but stronger, and it seemed obvious. No hesitation for me to say that. And of course, detail certainly on Gran Turismo 7 was there. F1 2021, it's different. I'm gonna have to play with it. Um, Definitely stronger in F1 2021, but I don't know if it's a good stronger yet. I haven't had time to go through it, but I'm sure compatibility will be. Well, I don't want to say I'm sure. I would expect with all that Fanatec supports F120 or just F1 in general, um, we'd see compatibility pretty quickly. But then again, it's been several months and we still don't have it, so who the hell knows? Anyway, go for it if you're on the fence. Again, this is not a value thing. Only you can decide whether or not it's worth that 800 freaking dollars. But if you're ready to pull that trigger, you can pull it knowing that this is going to be a good base. It's going to meet your expectations. If your expectations are at least matching the CSL Elite, um, yeah, there you go. I don't know if anyone's going to find this, but if you do and you want me to see what it's all about using the 5 nanometer power supply, yeah, just let me know.